Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video we're talking trash. Yep, today's video I'm talking all about my beauty empties, and there aren't a lot of them. Now, these are things that stocked up over the months, over the last 2 or 3 months, so I don't go that fast through products, so there's not much, and there's one product that it's not finished, but I already have my thoughts on it and I already know whether I'll purchase it or not. So without further ado, let's go into it. So first of all, I'd like to talk about duds. That would be the LuLuLun premium sheet masks. Now these masks, they're irritated my skin. I've heard quite a lot of good things about LuLuLun moisturizing masks, but I decided to go with the Kyoto green tea premium limited edition masks, and because there were only 7 in this package compared to the moisturizing ones being 30, and it's just I didn't feel like I would go through them as fast, and maybe it would be a waste. But anyway, for these masks, I put one every other night because they irritated me, and there's still one left in the package. I don't think I'm going to use it, but every time it burned just my nose area, and it didn't feel comfortable on the skin. It felt like it was tightening everything up, and so I just didn't enjoy this. And the eye holes and the mouth hole are extremely small, and it didn't hug my face as good as other masks that I've tried, so this is going into the trash. Next, I have the Etude House Moisturizing and Brightening Sheet Mask with the lemon. I got this for free with an order from YesStyle, and I didn't like this because the essence dried up very quickly and it didn't feel comfortable on my skin. It did tingle a little bit, but I imagine that it's because the vitamin C. My skin did feel a little bit moisturized after this, but I just don't think that the essence was any good in this. I've tried other masks that were way better, and frankly, it didn't adhere right on my face, and I just didn't enjoy this. Next, I have the My Beauty Diary Black Pearl. Now, this is supposed to be a brightening mask, and it came with one of the giveaways that I won. I won a Belief moisturizing cream, and this came with it. So I did enjoy this. I didn't expect to enjoy this. I thought that it was one of those cheap masks, but it was really, really good, and it did feel like it did something for my skin. There was, however, a lot of essence left in the package, so I had to just pour it in my hands and slather it on my skin, because it was just, you would have thought that there was no essence on the mask, because it was just a handful of essence that was left in the package. But the mask itself was very thin, it adhered very well on my skin, it felt very comfortable, and the essence, it lasted almost for 40 minutes, so I was impressed. I was really impressed by this mask, and I might repurchase this with my own money because it was really good and I enjoyed it. Next, I have the pimple patches from Kosar X. Now, you go through this extremely fast. There are only 24 patches in here, and they just disappear magically because you use them all the time. So I'm going to repurchase this. I'm going to probably buy another 5 of them because they're really good, and just the pimple just, it doesn't disappear, but it helps so much with the inflammation and everything, and I love them. Continuing with the sheet mask, I have a lot of them. This is the Manuka Honey Black Honey Mask from Papa Recipe. Now, The honey mask from Papa recipe have been so popular on Instagram, and I finally caved in and bought one from Sephora. Now, at Sephora, sheet masks are extremely expensive. 5 euros for a sheet mask? No, thank you. But I caved in, I bought this one, and I love the smell of this, and it was really, really good. It was black, and my boyfriend was just dying laughing on the floor because I had this on my face. It's very opaque. It was very comfortable. I thought that it's going to be a little bit small for my face, but in the end it just hugged my skin very nicely. And it felt very, very hydrating, and it helped a lot for me with my skin, and I really enjoyed this. I would like to try now other honey mask from Papa recipe. They have just other flavors, so I'm very excited to just stock up on this and try again. Now, in my March favorites, I already talked about this mask, and these are the Pure Source Cell Sheet Masks from Missha. These are the ones I've used. This is the tea tree, the aloe, and the bamboo one. Now, I loved the aloe one and the bamboo. I haven't seen a lot of effect from the tea tree one. I was hoping that it would reduce my redness and help with the pimples, because I was breaking out like crazy at that time. But I wasn't impressed by how it performed, so I'm going to try other ones. As you know, if you've watched my video, you know that I have the red ginseng one and the pearl one that I'm going to try out. But the aloe one really impressed me because it just nourished and rebalanced my skin like nothing else did, and it helped with my dryness. It was a miracle for my face, honestly. Now, another thing that I enjoy a lot, and I need more of this, is the Shake&Shot Rubber Firming Mask from Dr.Jart. This was extraordinary for me. It was the first firming mask that I've ever tried, and I haven't really read any reviews on the internet about this, but I was very curious to try them because Sephora just started having them, and they only have 3 out of the 4. They have the soothing one, the firming one, and the moisturizing one. They don't have the luminous one, which I hate because I want that luminosity. I want a mask to help with my hyperpigmentation. That would be wonderful. Now, I've tried the firming one because I've never tried a firming mask before, and this one performed really, really well. Now, this is a 2-phase mask, so you have 2 kind of liquids in here, and you pour them into the shaker, you shake them. It's very easy, just have 2-3 shakes and everything melts together. Then you scoop it up on your face. Now, I've seen a lot of people not use the whole product. I don't know why. I just slapped on my face everything there was in there, and it was a lot. Dried out rather quickly, but it didn't feel tight. It didn't feel like I had something very heavy on my skin. I thought that it's going to be much to harden up on my face, but it didn't, and it was very easy to take it off. I almost took it off in one swipe. I did have it in my eyebrows, but it didn't plug them out. So if you get any in your hair, just don't worry about it because it's very easy to take it off. So when I took it off, my skin was shining like a million suns. It felt firm, it felt veneered. I enjoyed this very, very much, as you can understand. I'm raving about this, and I want to try this more and more. Next, I'm almost out of my Centella Blemish cream from Kosar X. Now, I enjoyed this cream a lot. It helped with my pimples, it helped reduce the inflammation, it helped reduce the redness and the irritation, it helped heal them quickly and without them leaving a lot of hyperpigmentation afterwards. But I want to try the Midnight Blue Cream from Claire's, so that's the only thing why I will not be repurchasing this one. Sorry, my English is just going haywire today. Another thing I'm almost out of is the Snail High Content Steam Cream from Benton. I enjoyed this cream a lot for the winter time. I don't know, it wasn't mind-blowing, it wasn't something that I thought it would be a holy grail. It was quite moisturizing, quite soothing on my skin, and yeah, I just don't think that I will be repurchasing this one, mainly because I already have 2 moisturizers that are sitting in a drawer unopened and I have to use them. So I won't be repurchasing this one. Maybe next winter, who knows, we'll see. Now with the last product, I have quite a lot left, but I already know that I won't be repurchasing this, mainly because I want to try other AHAs. So this is the ordinary Glycolic Acid 7%, and it performed very well. I was quite impressed by this, because before this I used a 5% one, and this one is a 7%, so it's more effective. But since there are so many AHAs on the market, I recently purchased the Glycolic Acid, and I desperately want to try the Crave Beauty because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it has almost 6% of AHA and also has kale, spinach and something else, and it just has a lot of ingredients in it. So you know that I love when products have multiple ingredients for multi-purposes things. So it's not only going to exfoliate the skin, but it's also going to soothe the skin. It's going to give an antioxidant punch. So that's why I want to try it. And the Glycolic Acid was very good. I loved it. I still love it because I have so much left, but I just wanted to include this in the video because I know my thoughts about this. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this and you give it a thumbs up. Maybe you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!